internet, what is happening? Villainretro here, the most sexy, humble bastard on the internet you'll ever meet your entire life, and welcome to my channel. Now before we start, I have a big dirty spot on my nose. The day I was gonna film, it was just like, hey ya! Feminists are literally the gift that keep on giving. And I'm not talking about feminists here who is like, hello, I'm a feminist, I can have a debate. I'm talking about full-on man-hating, smelly, most of them, let's be honest, are ugly, okay? Not saying that's why they're feminists, but maybe in-your-face guerrilla warfare tactics feminazis we're talking about here. These guys go for the jugular. This video is more of sort of a rant and, a story rather than me picking apart a video. For starters, in case you didn't know, yes, I'm from Northern Ireland. Yes, we all hate each other. Yes, we're all alcoholics. Yes, we all used to blow each other up. Welcome to Northern Ireland. Now, I've been involved in the music scene for years, but more recently, the past few years, it's become dominated by a little group I like to call the feminists. And for me, someone who music was my main passion. I loved it. It was the only thing I wanted to do. And to see that killed by feminists who can't play and hate men, you know what? A part of me died. Aww. So here I am today, making a video about the feminists who ruined my country and ruined music for me. Hello feminists. You made me. You created this. You couldn't let me have my music. You couldn't let me have my little gigs. You had to ram your agenda down my throat. So I'm going to show you some of the bands that I was arguing with and that are actual real creatures that roam about this country. I plan someday maybe to make a full video on each of these bands individually, but I'm just giving you a wee quick snippet of each of them now. So, music gigs aren't about music anymore. Work that one out. Work that one out. So I was on Facebook and I seen this post that this really pissed me off. So just take a look at this post, okay? Yup. You're reading it correctly. Music isn't about music anymore. It's about diversity. And by diversity, I mean that hate men and only have women and transgenders playing. I could maybe see why this would be an issue if, women were getting told to shut up and go back to the kitchen. The thing is, the feminists are the ones shutting down people. They're the ones having to go at men for playing their male gigs, apparently, even though who in their right mind sets up a gig and thinks, this is all going to be men playing? No one does that. You literally pick the best bands that are there, like, that band would be good, that band would be good, that'd be a good opener. No one picks it on just, he's a male, he's a male, he's a male. No one does that. And if they do, they're stupid. Music shouldn't be about diversity. Music should be about the best band and the best music there. So I commented under this post, and you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have, but I've been sick and tired of biting my tongue for too long in this country. Now, I'm not going to read out every single comment on it. I'll just leave them on the screen and you can read it to your heart's content. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick apart some of the stuff they say and point out how it doesn't really make sense. I posted about 2 or 3 times, and loads of feminists commented and loads of white knights who were trying to get laid and clearly are like, I'm sorry, I'm a man. Will you suck my penis?
Bright-dyed hair and obnoxious clothes, thinks communism is the way to go. She's a whore, a dime a dozen Jezebel. Low right mind and there's a sore
Also, one of the feminists that were arguing with me in this post about how women get oppressed and you don't know what it's like to be a woman, their band was nominated for not 1, but 2 Northern Irish Music Awards. What? Your band gigs all the time, you're on the radio, you play all these shows. How are you getting oppressed? How is you standing on a stage talking about how evil men are and getting paid for it? How's that oppressed? Work that one out and get back to me. So she claims that men have told her that women can't play instruments, and let's be honest, if you look out through history, there's loads of amazing woman musicians. I mean, Stevie Nicks, Blondie, blah blah blah. You know, the list could literally goes on and on. But have you ever thought that maybe men have told you that you're bad because your band sucks, and maybe you label them a misogynist, but they're just telling the truth because I've heard your band. They suck. Also, what does this mean, like, oh, white lives matter too? You know, as I said in my comment, you know, for someone who is all about equal rights, how can you say, oh, it's very white lives matter? So, like, white lives are, like, less than, like, other lives? I don't know. I seen that and that really pissed me off, so congratulations on that. But I think that's a bit hypocritical for someone who's fighting so much for equal rights to say something like, oh, well, it's very white lives matter too. Pitch Ride said, oh, it's very black lives matter. Oh, it's very like, oh, all women are equal. I would literally be killed. End of story. I also love this one. It's like, Matt, you're a fucking man. I'm like, really? Like, for someone who hates, we hate getting spoke down to and we hate getting talked like we're less than equal. If I literally started one of them sentences with, listen, you're a fucking woman. Like, the amount of hypocrisy coming from all this thing really is ridiculous. I remember seeing this being like, really? Like, you can't ask for equal stuff if you're going to talk down to men. And then if men dare say anything against women, that they're labeled, they hate women or they're creeps. Like, it doesn't really work. So, yeah, as it would... So... Hello. Even my cat hates them. Also, one of the biggest hypocritical things that this Facebook post has is that they talk about, oh, this is a horrible night because it's all male bands playing. Okay? They literally have nights only for girls and feminist bands. I'm not making this up. The same people who are saying women are excluded from gigs and blah 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 have their own nights where they exclude men. So the same people are like, this is sexist, are being sexist, and they... I don't know if they realize or they're trolling or they're just stupid. I have no idea, but I remember seeing this and the first thing I thought in my head was, hang on a sec, they have woman-only nights? How can you sit there and complain about a gig which clearly wasn't set up with any bad intentions, alright? It was just clearly, they chose the bands that they thought would best suit that night. Also, the promotions group that set up this gig is ran by a woman. Like, you literally cannot make this stuff up. That's me out of here. That's me done. This is just a weird rant video I wanted to make just to show what my country is like and what it does to people who want to play music here. You get outcasted for having an opinion. If you're not ass-licking feminazis, you literally may as well give up. This is all the people watching from Northern Ireland, all the feminists and all the white knights and all the people who are just ass-licking to get gigs. I don't like you and you don't like me. That's just fact. I tried to be nice people, I tried to get on, but you just didn't like me. Fair enough. Just don't ruin music. You're literally killing music and killing whatever small scene that this country had. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, subscribe, etc. And if you don't like me or don't like my hair, just tell me. Just let me know. Bye bye. I'm away to bed now because it's like 4 a.m. here. So I love you. Night feminazis. Take care. You beautiful, beautiful, ugly bastards.
What are those Neanderthals up to? Don't they know I'm busy spoiling myself?